to switch it. It has my old email. If you take them directly to a landing page, they see a little image, the little preview of it. For us, we have 10 different healthy tips to clear up your skin. And they see the food. Even if you have to pay $9 for that lead on the ebook, I would take that more than the $2 on Facebook. And anybody feel free to chime in, to ask me questions about paid ads. Feel free to turn on your camera if you could, if you're driving, if you're not. I'll quickly introduce myself here. Hey Tanya, how are you? Yeah, feel free to turn on your camera. We're all friends here. So a little bit about myself. I guess I'm waiting for Andy. Well, I just want to kick it off. Hey Christian, what's going on, man? There we go. The cameras are on. Great to see everybody. So just a quick introduction about myself. My name is Mitchell Alomar, and I specialize in paid ads. So I specialize in Facebook, Google, now Eventbrite, which is good. Even doing Snapchat and Craigslist ads. So everything that deals with paid ads, feel free to ask me. And I manage over 100K per month on ad spend. So my whole goal is to get the lowest cost per lead, the cost per booked appointment, and actually cost per a proposal. So, if you need a solar lead, if you need any type of lead, what does that lead cost to you? So feel free to ask me any questions on this call about paid ads.
I got a quick question. And I got kids and stuff in the background, so my camera's not on, so I do apologize. So I'm running ads for a tax professional right now, and I'm doing the lead forms. I think that's what it's called.
Yep.
But I'm doing the two different types. I think one's like I can't even remember the two different names, but one form is like more robust and kind of tells you more about the client and the story or whatever, to collect that information. Are those beneficial at all?
Repeat that one. So the lead forms, so you think you're adding a greeting to it?
Yeah, so it's a lead form, so it's videos that I
Okay.
created for her, and then once you click on it to lead form, you fill out your information, ask you a couple of questions, and then that lead, I'm using Go High Level, of course, and then that lead comes over. I have AI call them in like 10 to 15 minutes, and then follows up with like a text and stuff just to get them to book an appointment. That's the whole goal. So I was wondering, is that the best fashion to implement? Like I got it all, like I have it all done and built out and ready to go. I've just
Oh, it's ready
been,
to go.
yeah, I've
Okay.
been just hesitant to push the publish button in Facebook because I'm just
Right.
like, I keep saying new things all the time. So I'm just trying to make sure it's the most beneficial, if that makes sense.
Yeah. What's your expectation once you press that publish button? What's in the up? And once you press publish, what do you hope everything will happen? Is it you're going to get the lowest cost per lead? Is the booked appointment? What's your vision once you press
I
publish?
think where I'm at is booked appointment because I'm doing like the geofencing in Facebook ads. So it's only certain, even though she's virtual, it's only certain areas in Texas, Houston, Texas, to where it's like maybe a 15-mile radius of where her actual location is at her office. So I like, X out everything else around that in like a 15 to 20-mile radius. So I guess I just want more booked appointments. I just want to make sure with the geofencing and using the lead form that there will be a result. I think I got her on the $1,500 a month plan for
Okay.
ads. But like I said, I don't know. Like I've done this before for some other clients, but those are all event-based clients. Like they had an event, I did the graphic, I did the ad creative, the ad copy, and it did great. Like I had a guy just recently did his, and we sold over 100 tickets when the expectation was like maybe 30 to 40. So I
Correct.
can do that, but for her, it's different. It's tax. So I don't.
What's the offer? What's the offer?
The offer is, so it's two different offers. One offer is get a free consultation, and then the other offer is get a free credit audit.
Get a
And I'm
free credit.
using I'm using as far as the campaigns, I'm using sales campaigns for both.
Yeah. So one thing, how do you pronounce your name?
Brian.
Brian. So Brian, with tax professionals, one thing I normally do before I set up any type of campaigns, I would not I would, if any company for tax insurance, I wouldn't say request a quote, contact us. It's plain, right? You have to be magical. I normally go to Facebook ad library, see what my competition is doing, what their offers are, and if they're offering, you know, get $500 credit off your tax preparation, it needs to be something so enticing, so juicy where they click on the ad and they actually press submit. And once they press submit, that submit button needs to go to an appointment page. So a lot of people they normally just choose on the thank you page, they just say, all right, we'll contact you back. No, as soon as you press submit on that lead form, I'll take them to an appointment page. Does that make sense a little bit? And you know, we could go around the room if everybody wants to raise their hand. I'll go in order. I'll give everybody some time, and you know, I'll do some screen sharing and I'll show some campaigns and some tips how to do that. If everybody wants to raise their hand, and we'll go around the room, and you know, even looking at some accounts, I'll give you some tips on this call. And I really appreciate Andy for putting me on this call and giving out free value as well. So does that make sense, Brandon, with the tax? Like, go to
Yeah,
Facebook
that makes
Very and
yeah,
do
that makes
do
sense.
20 different offers. Do 20 different offers. Do um here, you know, I could go more in depth into it, but you could really go into Facebook ad library and see who's their competitor and create different offers. Just not request a free consultation. I would stay away from those words.
Got you. No, I've looked into the Facebook ad library, and it's like a bunch of it is IRS heavy, as far as things of that nature, or like, the $7,000 cash advance. So we kind of already have
Yeah,
that in
there you
the
go.
offer as well.
Okay, so you
So,
have those.
but
Yeah.
yeah, but I didn't think to do what you said, just because my whole thought process was just, okay, once they hit submit, I have an AI agent that calls them outbound. It calls them and they get an out text message. I got a workflow. AI calls them, and then gets them asks a couple more questions, and then books the appointment. Because in the order form, I got like 3 questions. Are you ready to, name, number, all that stuff. But then like, are you ready to file now? And they say yes, and cool, awesome. Then
Sure.
AI calls them, qualifies a little bit more, and then it will send them a booking link, and then books them. But I'm gonna add what you just said. Just bring them to the booking page.
Yeah, dude, that's my key secret is my thank you pages are my appointment pages. Um, yeah. Yeah, if you know, we could go in order, I guess anybody. So there's this little thing in the Zoom icon. It says react, and you could just like raise a hand so we could all go around. And we could actually look at some campaigns and we go around the room and actually create some offers for you guys. Oh, and people who are just walking into the room as well. You know, quickly introduce myself, Mitch Alamar, specializing in paid ads, and I saw 5 people walk in, so appreciate Andy for putting me on. I was actually a speaker at his event last week and showing him how I got 83 cents per lead. So that was pretty interesting. All right, Clinton, go ahead. You're up next. Actually, I'm gonna pin us when we're speaking so everybody could see us. All right, go ahead, Clinton, if that's fine. I'll pin you guys.
Awesome. Thank you, Mitch. And great to see you again. I met you last month at the Dallas SaaSpreneur event when I
Okay.
met Andy as well. So it's so cool to be on this call with you. Glad to hear
Yeah,
you were at his event. That's phenomenal.
dude, he's
So
amazing. I would suggest if he puts that event up, less than 5 minutes, I purchased my tickets. I purchased 2 of my friends' tickets. I put them in hotel rooms. I'm like, we gotta go. But yeah, I'll
that's
see you in the
great.
next event. Yeah, he does. But we'll continue. What's going on, Clint?
So I just hosted my first webinar today based on Andy's methodology and had a good turnout. So now I'm just excited to learn more and also just how to scale this. So this is my very first one. By the way, this morning I just received payment from my first client who I finished
Nice.
onboarding yesterday.
Let's
So payments
go.
come through, and now I've got on a $97 a month recurring for a voice AI.
Okay.
Um, And so I've got this founding offer. I need to get 9 more people in, and then I want to scale it. I want to double my prices and really start scaling it. So
Yeah.
would love to just hear your thoughts on what should I do next. I've got this webinar, which I recorded. I've got the deck and the slides. Like, what should I do
Yeah.
with that to get more people signed up for the next one?
Yeah, dude, I just want to just first say everybody in the chat, he got his first sale from his webinar. If you could just put in the chat, let's go, for Clinton, that dude, you're amazing for at least creating your first webinar. I would suggest don't stop the momentum. Strike where the iron's hot and keep it going, right? You have to just keep it. Some people who couldn't make your webinar, they're gonna make your next one. So thank you so much, everybody in the chat. They're shouting out for you, like, let's go. You see that?
Yeah, thank you, everyone.
Dude, it's everybody wants to do what you've done, the first initial step. And I would just say keep it going. Just do your next one and do one a week. Just don't stop the momentum. Just you could even do value stacking. You could offer something so much. You could say, hey guys, I'm doing a coaching call where you guys can speak to me one-on-one, and we're going to show you how to build out a further AI advanced AI agent. You could once a week bring different features to it. So people who didn't convert the first time, you could just announce mini features of it. So it's the
Great.
same you're getting, but it's those features.
I love it.
Yeah, today's Thursday. You could launch one Tuesday. I mean, you just choose random days. I would suggest a Thursday and Friday. It's a little bit light on the days. Where
Okay.
business owners more free time. So yeah,
Great.
yeah. Hopefully, does that help out?
It does. Yeah. Thank you, Mitch. And I'm
Yeah.
excited to know that you help with ads. This is great to hear the success you've had with ads, because that's something totally new to me.
Yeah, I would the reason why I'm on this call for everybody, it's Andy has an amazing one-to-many system. And my thing is, how can I help everybody drive more traffic to your landing pages? So you want to do something like Andy last year introduced me to Eventbrite ads. You could do it for the entire United States, and you get less than $1 cost per lead on Eventbrite. Some people even think about, oh, I want to just target New Jersey. You don't have to you're not that local. You could go further out. Just highest paying clients are like in California. You could go further out. So just try different channels. Yeah. Next person, I think Tanya, you had your hand up and then you put it back down. I'm gonna ping you because is that okay, Clinton? Is any other questions there?
That's perfect. Thanks, Mitch. Yeah, I'm excited to do even more of these webinars, so I'm going to get on it. Thanks.
It's exciting. Keep it going. Keep it going. All right. So Tanya, how are you?
I'm wonderful. How are you, Mitch? Thank you. I appreciate this.
Yeah.
So my question is, as brand new SaaSpreneur, just landed my first client. I don't
Nice.
have a budget for ad spend. When do you think I should be looking to start that? After how many clients? Like where should that from organic to ad spend marker be?
Yeah. So my biggest secret right now, which I'm actually leveraging, is the organic adding people as a Facebook friend. So last month I had 2,000 friends. Now this month I'm hitting up to 4,000 friends, and literally just inviting everybody to a free workshop where I want to just share a cool tool with them. I want to share inviting all my friends on Facebook, and you're not even selling your social media planner. You could just say, hey, everybody, I just want to show you this cool, unique tool where Renzo, he actually got a $799 client because he showed them how to convert voice notes into ebooks. And they're like, oh, I need that script.
Oh,
So literally,
okay.
you can take social media, something that is a unique recipe that you do, share it as free value, and towards the end, you could say, there's this package of landing pages or social media things that really, really work. And I want to offer it to you guys for $97. And you basically getting Facebook friends. It costs $0 to add somebody as a Facebook friend. And who is that target? I go to people who go to do white label paid ads or do white label social media. I'll go to all their likes and I'll add them all as a friend.
Okay.
Does
That's
that make
awesome.
sense?
Oh
Right?
yeah, no, that totally makes sense. That's awesome. Thank
And
you.
the last thing, Tanya, is just you have to be consistent. You just set up a Thursday call at 1 o'clock and you just bring all your friends in there. You're like, I want to just show you guys free value. For 90% of the conversation, show free value, and towards the extra like 5 or 10%, you're like, you know what? Actually, this is a unique tool. Does anybody want it? Yes, Tanya, I have to have this. I have to have this workflow.
Okay.
So free friends equals paying clients. All your friends will turn into paid clients
Awesome.
without
Thank you.
zero ad. We're gonna get another client this month, Tanya.
We're gonna no, it's March. It's a brand new month. We're aiming for 5 this month.
Okay, let's go.
Look,
Shout out
we
to
got to do
everybody.
10x.
There we go. Everybody in the Zoom chat, let's shout out for Tanya to actually get another client. She got her first client last month. She's a strong woman where she was like, oh, I don't know what to do, Mitch. And I said, just offer social media. So let's go, Tanya, we're motivating you to do better. Let's get another 1, 5, 10 clients. We see everybody in the chat, they're rooting for you. We believe in
Thank
you. We
you.
love you. Yeah. And I know it's very challenging. I'm pinning everybody like when we're talking. Anybody's hands raised. I know Christian, he was messaging me on Slack. Anybody that they have any additional questions with paid ads, you're running an account, you're getting high cost per lead, something that's not working within your account. How could I help you out with paid ads? I see a lot of familiar faces, Jim. Prania, that's the same person. I'm bad with names, so I'm so sorry. So Elant, if I pronounce that correctly. What's going on, man? Nice to meet you.
Oh, hey, Mitchell. So I am getting back into doing paid ads for myself, and I apologize. It's carpool time here on the East Coast for
Okay.
picking kids up from school.
We're in the East Coast.
Oh, Carolina.
Okay, I'm in Jersey.
Oh, okay, awesome. So
Okay.
cool. So my question is, what is your suggestion for a good advertising budget? And I guess like monthly, but also daily. Sometimes people will say things like, "Oh, you can possibly do X, Y, and Z with maybe $5 or $10 a day," versus others will say, "Yeah, I would suggest X amount." And I know that can be based on the per ad, right? So, are you someone that believes in like running 5 ads at a time or 5 creators at a time? Just kind of like an overview of that.
Which industry?
This would be for SaaSpreneurs as well.
What are you offering?
So so the offer is to offer a trial for the software, and then the option for them to choose whether or not to have it built out. And this is for targeting service-based business owners.
Okay, but what are you providing to them? And I have an answer for you. I'm just trying to narrow down what's the ad looking like.
Okay, so what I'm providing for them is to test out a all-in-one software for, let's say, 14 days. And then within them testing it out for the business, if they wanted to have it further customized, then as an upsell, they could have additional snapshots and customizations added. Does that answer your question, Mitchell?
Yeah, you're offering the system. For me, I always offer the solution to the problem. So
Okay.
to answer your question, I would run $1 a day. I love Chick-fil-A. I love Chick-fil-A. I love to go out, but even you could run $1 a day retargeting campaigns to be in front of 1,000 business owners. And the key to this, if everybody wants to write this down, the one thing to really stay in front of everybody, it's brand awareness campaigns. I actually learned this from Ali Bowen at SaaSpreneur events, and she said $1 just to stay in front. But the problem is if you're staying in front, just offering a CRM system, that your avatar doesn't hear your pain. Like it doesn't hear like what's happening with them. It's like for instance, like a homeowner who needs a roof replacement, I wouldn't say like roof repair. I would say pay for half your roof, get the second half free. Like you have to see what's their issue. Like if their roof is leaking, then we have a solution to your problem. But if it, and I guess you're going over home services. So home services would be, what's their issues? Their issues is we're going to answer all your calls in 5 seconds or less after hours. So it has to be different offers for the home services. You have to have your perfect avatar and not just offer the system, but offer they're going through problems right now. So even like for the home services, I got 10 roofing clients in a single week by telling them, all your door knockers, we're going to increase your cost per lead. We're going to give you $15 per lead. And it's doing Google local service ads. That's the platform that I use. And I'm saying, I'll give you $15 cost per lead for roof repairs. And they're like, whoa, how? So I would say, you have to go over the issue and
Yeah,
then
but
just,
not right now.
if that makes sense. Liam,
Yes.
does
Yeah.
that help out just a little bit?
That does help a little bit. Yes, sir. It does. Yep.
I mean, what will be some takeaways from this? I know you're doing carpool for the kids, but what's some takeaways? What would you do differently from your ads?
So the way I interpret what you said is, the ad will, instead of focusing on the actual technology, just focus on a common issue that they're having, and then just kind of take it from there.
Yeah, a common issue they're having, and the common issue is these home services people. They say they can answer all the calls and they can't.
Yeah.
If you say
So if I were to paint the picture for them like in an advertisement, it would be a fictitious person named Joey who owns a roofing company, for example, but he's wearing multiple hats. He's juggling a lot of things. He's dropping the ball and this and that. He doesn't want to hire a full-time assistant because of the cost associated with that, but he still knows that he needs to get his calls answered in field.
Yeah, and that's so that answer is voice AI, right? And it depends whatever thing you're doing. You could offer them ads. For me, I say $15 per lead, and they're like, how? No, these home services guys, they don't know about Google local service ads, and I literally charge them $500 to $1,000 by setting it up and then adding a Go High Level phone number inside there. Like when they buy their LLC, they should learn Google local service ads, or if they're dropping all the calls, voice AI. You could do a live chat widget on their websites as well. That's a great way to we call it PPC recovery. Even they're like, oh, I'm not getting any leads, Mitch, and I go to a website, there's no phone number. I'm like, that's why. So it's little things to speak to home improvement person. There was a lot of golden nuggets there. Just grab one of them and run with it, please.
Okay, yeah, absolutely. I'm making mental notes for sure. This is good.
Cool.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Yes. All right. So who else has questions about their paid ads, like the high cost per lead, or they haven't run paid ads? And hopefully as you're hearing me speak with other people, yeah, hopefully you're thinking, oh, wow, I should be doing this. I should be doing that. So there's a React for the hands being raised, so you can ask your question inside the Zoom chat. Obviously, if you're probably on a call or you're probably doing something else, yeah, go ahead, Lithium.
Yeah, I'm sorry. It's Brian. I had another quick question. It's probably gonna be my last one because I want to give everybody else a chance to talk as well. How do you figure out what to charge people for the ads? Like I know, I guess I've been going with a standard 1,500 only because I'm only spending like 500 of that on the ads because I got to charge for the creative, and I use a lot of AI creatives. Like I make the AI, I use Creatify to like make the, use the avatars and stuff like that because that sells. So how do you determine how much to actually charge? Because I know you keep saying, per lead. I have no idea what that means. So yeah.
Yeah, I'm actually going to type it out for everybody here. A great way to get leads at a very low cost if your clients fall into a certain category. I'll tell you how I charge. Yeah, let me just put the website here. And this applies to all home services. This applies to lawyers, dentist companies, and this is just submitting their insurance documents to Google, and you get approval within 2 weeks. So I typically charge, the bigger the problem, the bigger the pay. Bigger the problem, bigger the pay. So if a clinic wants to get leads in, and I know the value of the clinic for surgery cost, their return is like $50,000 and charge 10,000 because they like, Mitch, if you get one person for surgery, the pay is, is worth it. So even for like a roofing company, they're like, Mitch, if you give me one roof replacement, I would take your kids out to Disney. Like I would, and you could charge 3,000, 5,000. The commodity price, I mean, I'm talking about paid ads, what agencies they charge, you charge 2,000 to 5,000. So you could even go up to like 10, 15,000, depending on the problem. Even an airplane company came to me last month and they said, Mitch, we do aviation, and just to fly somebody from New York City to Florida, the one flight is like $30,000. And if you get as one client willing to pay you $50,000, and it's depending on the problem. Hopefully, does that answer your question? How, like, why I charge different rates depending on what the problem is? I just listen to the person, what their issue is. And if a person's been firing a person so many times, I'm like, well, they have a deep problem. Like they don't have a good offer. They're running in circles. Does this make sense? You need more clients to come towards you to figure out, is it worth a nail salon, a hair salon, or a company doing roof replacement?
That makes sense.
Like a hair salon, I do have hair, I shave it, but a hair salon, you can't charge that much. You can't charge what's a 97 or 297. It's because they don't make that much.
Yeah, my main target, like I said, are tax professionals. So like that's been my standard rate is like 1,500 a month because I know, you know, per person is like $3.99 for the filing fees per person.
Yeah.
So if I get you 10 people, you've already made your money back from what you spent with me. And then add on like credit repair and stuff like that. But I guess you kind of answered. I'm just looking for especially starting out, just like a ballpark because it's been working, but I just want to make sure I'm not undercutting or underselling myself.
No, a you know the rates. Actually, she's charging really low. I pay almost double than that. I mean, especially a person who has multiple, if you have multiple businesses, you're golden. Like, then you add in bookkeeping into that. 1 second, sorry. All right, I'm okay. Just we have a little alarm. So, bigger the issue, then the tax profession, that's great, you know. And especially people who are doing audits, that's amazing. Hopefully that answers your question. So still keep doing that. You could get 100, 200 clients, 500 clients just by niching it and just replicating that same process over and over and over again. And there's the Go High Level Ads Manager, and you could simply just deploy snapshots of those ads managed. So if you have one good ads account, like we have 15 gyms in South Jersey, I'm able to deploy that all across. Business owners don't have time. They don't. Yeah. All right. So that makes sense, right, Ryan?
Yep, it all makes sense.
All right, cool, man. Candice, how are you?
Hi, sorry, I'm having issues with my camera. So
Worries.
I'll try to keep clicking on that. I have a question, LSAs. So I had a client who's I'm here in South Florida.
Okay.
He is a hair
Orlando right now.
salon. Oh, nice, nice. Well, you're
Yeah.
way up north, but still.
Well, We're doing a little
Right.
mastermind. That is good.
Oh, lovely. He's a hair salon trying to get approved for to run LSAs, and not for anything can we get him approved. And we got on Google search, Google support, pardon me, and I just don't know why, because he's trying to do the whole LSA ad route. We have ran some Google ads for him. Can you break down for me, because I've never ran an LSA campaign, what are some of the key things I should kind of know if I'm about to run one for him? How is it different to like a search or a click to call campaign in Google?
So it's here. Actually, I'll show it to everybody here.
Mhm.
Roofing companies near me. Let me just let me put do not disturb here. Okay. All right. So the companies. I'm gonna share a screen here. Near me. Okay. Perfect. So if everybody could see my screen, put in the comments yes, if you could.
Yeah,
So
we can see it.
okay, so so I'm in Orlando right now, and roofing companies near me. So this is the Google guaranteed. And the difference between Google search is right here. So you have to actually pay per click, which is $2, $5, or even $10 per the click, depending on the competition rate. This one is you're paying per the call. So this one is just a guaranteed of a valid lead that is around $15 to $35 per roof repairs. Hair salons, I'm not sure the average of it, but that's what you're going to be paying for once they get approved. So
So pay per lead versus per click.
yeah, so yeah, over here you probably need about 10, 15 clicks to get one good call, and the landing page would need to be really good. Like the landing page would need to have the phone number, this phone number needs to be sticky. I'm not going to this person. I don't know who they are. It needs to have great images. So
Sorry, I'm having a hard time hearing you. I think someone's on not muted.
there we go.
There we go.
Yeah, so you're just paying for that one phone call, and a lot of people, they don't know about that.
So
if
I would set up an LSA ad. Are they always click to call or click to message, or?
Some of them, so the click to message, you actually pay less. You actually pay $5 per that message. It's a valid message you're paying for. So some people, they like the messengers as well. See, these are messengers. So the call, you pay a little bit more. Messenger, it's half the cost.
Okay.
Yeah, and these roofers, if I remember, I was trying to call like a real estate company, and I called 15 LSAs, and nobody picked up. Like it was so bad. Really trying to buy a house the same day, and so these roofers, even if you call them, like, they don't answer.
And so would this be a good way to upsell them? So this client is already in high level as a sub account of mine. So would I then say, as we're doing this ad, we can set up a automation so that it
Yeah.
is answered? Yeah,
Well,
okay.
first, I would let the results show. So I would see the call logs, and you have 90% missed calls. No, Mitch, that cannot be. That cannot be. I'm like, look at
Yeah,
those calls, and
right.
then you can upsell them on the voice. You could upsell them. Thank goodness there's voice now. Before we used to use a call center, so you need to show them the proven facts.
Okay.
Is that helpful?
Yeah, I might have more once he gets the Google guarantee, I may have some more questions for you, but I think that's good for now.
Yeah. Yeah, I would just submit that insurance document. My biggest hurdle with these companies is sometimes their insurance is not renewed. So yeah.
Cool.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Sure. And Candace, please, if you're in Slack, if you get these, if anybody gets some wins through the out this call, if you're creating a new ad, you publish it, somebody gets Google local service ads, they get a low cost per lead. Please, share those wins. That's what keeps me up. That's what wakes me up. And I'm like, yes, I'm able to share free value. Yeah. So John, what's going on, man?
Hey, Mitch, thanks again. Real quick, you talked about the Facebook's ads library. I have it up on my screen. I don't know if you want me to share it, but I'm just curious, like, what do we look for in there? Because I see all these. Can I share my screen and
Sure. I would say because we only have about 5 or 10 minutes. Yeah. If we could just, all right, perfect. So this is Google, everybody, this is Facebook ad library. But go ahead, John.
what should we be looking for? Is this going to tell me how much their ad spend was, or just a copy of their ads? Because I don't see any other detail other than ads.
No, tell me it's merchant services, right?
Yeah, it's merchant services, but I'm looking for, we're getting ready to run a chat bot, like a voice AI campaign. So that's why I was searching for AI with chatbot.
Do merchant services first. You need, because you're a merchant
Okay.
service.
Okay, so I'll put that in
You can do
here.
merchant service, and then you put chatbot. And this is where the research comes in of who's the competition, who's really doing it.
Sure.
The lead merchants, what are they offering something similar to you?
Yeah, they offer something similar.
And what's their offer? It's pretty small. I can't see.
They just have like a mobile reader deal here. It takes you to a landing page, I guess. Okay. It's just a static ad for like something similar to a Square that they have.
Okay, total merchant services. Yeah, everybody's showing their products.
Yeah. But can I tell how much they spent on these ads, or how many, what type of interaction there was, how many people clicked on them, how many people liked them?
You could see the ad details of who's the interest targeting and yeah, you can see more details about it. So
Okay,
if somebody's putting a static image with the credit card reader, and they're the best way to accept payments on the go, get your free savings report today. I think that's pretty weak. I would say look at your competitors. You have to do more research. Click on a few of them, John, as we have some time here. That one.
It takes me to the page.
Yeah, so as you're going through these, you could see you got to scroll down. Are they scroll down?
Oh, here's the ad details. That's what you wanted, right?
Yeah. Again, who's your really competition?
Individuals think government contracting is too complicated.
Yeah, these are all static.
Time-consuming
Most of the
only for
competition in
big
my
companies.
space, which
I'd
is
have
like
written
just
this book
static dead
if
ads
it
with
didn't work.
no real hook, no real offer inside it. So I was just curious if there was anything more than this data that I could see in here as to like how often they were placing the ads and how many eyeballs they were getting on it, or how many clicks or
Who's your main competition, John?
Probably Clover.
You want to type in Clover there?
Sure.
And as John's showing this, if we can have 2 more hands raised, I want to answer as many questions as possible on this call. So for us, we have gyms, and we always look at. So this is this the right Clover?
No, let me pull the right one. Let's see. Still, no, here we go.
Okay, what's their offer?
Let's see.
And there's a comment thing, John. They're just showing powerful POS systems in
Yeah.
there. Save up to $1,000. I mean, it's very tacky. One thing I would do for a POS system, I would target, let's say a restaurant, and I would just upload a restaurant email list and then put restaurant images on there, and people being very happy with the POS system on there. Think
Not the product, more about the solution or the environment.
solution. Yeah, even when I mentioned a Sespreneur event, like you could have a free Wi-Fi opt-in network where customers they could opt into your network and you capture more leads by opting in. And I remember I said that to you 2 years ago on Split, and I think that's still a great offer. You have to, and regardless, you have to put so many offers out there in your ads, not just this one, and just cross your fingers. You know, like that person said, "Oh, Mitch, I'm scared to press publish." You have to just offers. Be bold with it. You have to make them scroll stopping. You have to say, whoa, what's this? How can I save my restaurant? How can I save my my company? If you niche it down, it'll be so great. Is that helpful, John?
Yeah, very helpful. Thank you.
And when the last takeaway, if you could stop sharing, John, what is some things you could do in the next day or two? How many offers could you create?
Oh yeah, I think I could create at least 10 different offers and get those out. And now I like what you said. I think I was doing it wrong in the sense that I was trying to do this comment and all these, my ads were no different than these. So I'm just copying the same ad out there. It's kind of like shit in, shit out, right? And nobody else is getting a great response. So I need to do something different, like you said, and then have it go to a landing page where I'm going to get a more quality lead versus the stuff that I've been getting from doing it the other way.
Yeah. Last thing is, like for our roofing companies, we put like storm damages and we show like these ice cubes on top of the roofs that their roofs are really, really damaged. They're like, wow, I got affected by a storm damage. It's not saying, oh, would you like new material for your roof?
Yeah. So I want a picture of somebody at happy hour in a bar running through with a handheld, checking people out, people having fun, businesses moving, they're getting paid.
Everybody getting paid and the business owner being happy and the chefs are happy. I want to be that guy. That niche, whoever it is, you got that pain point. And that goes for any business. And in the ads, you really gotta share the pain. Like say the pain so loud in the ads.
Yeah.
Could be, yeah. So for us, here, I'm gonna share one last thing. Actually, I shared this at Andy's event. I really, really want to share with you guys. So I don't think I have enough time. I only have 5 minutes, but probably in the next one, I'll share it more deep. Here, actually, let me share this one thing with you guys, if this helps. So that's a great question, a video versus a still image. And here, I'll share. Can everybody see my screen?
Yes.
So, okay, so sorry, this place has so much security. All right, it's like I'm famous, like Elvis or something. So to answer your question, let me know if this is very helpful. So this is not my best performing one, but this is a cost per lead. So the video on the right-hand side is just a still image, and that's $20 cost per lead. And the video on the right-hand side is a video that just has the little blue arrow going up. So I strongly recommend just don't upload a single image, put a little video comparing it. Compare the videos to a still image. You have to have so much variations within your campaigns. You have to create so much different offers, so much different targeting, so much different variations where Facebook determines it like, all right, we're going to get you more leads because you're making because you use the video. Some people just upload one version. Is that helpful? Does that make sense? Put any questions in the comments.
Yeah, that's helpful. Where do we get that slideshow you just showed, or is that like another presentation you do at a different time? Kind of should have started with that.
This is the speech I gave in Andy's event. You guys had to wait for the next. I'll start the call with that. There's more of a presentation that's about 20 minutes. I just wanted to answer some questions there. I will do this test for everybody. This presentation looks good. Here, let's do a little test here. Whoa. So here, let me share something with you guys. I want you guys to think about something here. And how much time do I have left? I only have, I think, 2 minutes to this call. Shane, was it Shana?
Yes, Mitchell.
How long do I have for this call? 2 minutes?
Yep. But you can still continue if you want, Michelle. If you have
Okay.
any questions yet.
If that's okay with you guys, could I share how I get 83 cents cost per leads? If that's okay? Would everybody like to see that in the chats? If you put yes, this way I could just push my other meeting. Yes. All right, cool. Yes, I'm getting some engagement. Yes, you bet. Okay, yes. The why, tell us all your secrets. Yes, I love it. All right, so it's very interesting because the more you create more campaigns, the more you see. So what I like to do is there's 3 different versions. There's 3 different ads. 4 different ads that I like. There's A, and the A version is like teaching Facebook ads. If you could put in the chat, which one do you like? Do you like A, B, C, or D? If you could put those letters, just only choose one letter that you like. B is, which one do you think that performed the best? Which one is the lowest cost per lead out of all these 4? And these I love them all. B is like $1 a day, reach 1,000 business owners. C is me speaking to a bunch of AI audience members, Q&A, lead gen questions. D is like me speaking on stages. And I was like, all right, I want to go with D. That's what I like. I was like, all right, I like to go C. I like to go B. I like to go A. So let me just see in the chat over here what we're all putting here. B. Wow, nobody likes D, or you think the best one is going to be B? A, okay. Last shot to put in your letter. So you have BBB, you think A, okay, we're getting some A's in there, teaching Facebook ads. So D, okay, let's go. All right, A, okay. So a lot of business owners, based on the answer you just chose, remember your answer you just chose, some business owners, they just choose that one type of ad and they say, let's just run with it. They put all their efforts into running that particular ad. I ran all these ads. And my best performance lead is B and D. So if you chose B and D, you're the winner. If you chose A or C, you're also a winner, but there's a little bit higher cost per leads. And let's look at what is the cost per lead on B and D. These are all my campaigns. I threw my kids into my campaigns. I threw other people into my campaigns. I threw my Cybertruck into my campaigns. I threw other speakers into my campaigns. And the best ones is the one of number B is me pointing my finger in the ad, and at a cost per lead of 83 cents cost per lead versus D was $4.37. And the key to this, everybody, is like, if you want to get a low cost per lead, every client needs to be within your ad. My clients are with my ads. Their customers are within their ads. Those work much, much better than just a Canva stock image. And if you think you're going to just have just one ad, you're going to press publish and you think it's going to work, you have to experiment so deep. With our med spas or gyms, we experiment with so much different ad creatives. And that's why they hire me. They're like, Mitch, you really are bold in things you say in your ads. I'm like, you have to stand out. So is that helpful to anybody? And then if you guys see me in person, mastermind, I'll show you more ads and yeah, yeah. So is that helpful to anybody? I mean, I kind of went through it so quick, but just look at all these ads. It's ridiculous. So you retarget to get the lowest cost per lead. Some of them are not retargeted. Some of them are just based on interest. Somebody who needs a CRM, somebody who's interested in Facebook ads. My retargeting is actually much higher. If you speak to that person who's doing Facebook ads management, you go to yeah. What is your month ad spend for your company? We manage over 100K per month on ad spend across all of our clients. Do you start by publishing as post and promote? We do not, but that's a great way to keep engagements inside one post, but we just launch a bunch of ads. I see a lot of ads people, they put one ad inside and then when they boost it like that. How long have you been doing ads? I've been doing ads for over 10 years. I look young, but I'm old as hell. So do you do Google, Facebook? Yes, we do Google, Facebook, Bing, Amazon, everything with ads, because the cost per click is the same thing from Amazon ads and Google Merchant Service ads it's the same thing as the cost per click. And when you manage a bunch of ads, you see it clearly. So what's the cost per objective? What's your budget do you recommend starting out? The whole point is like, what's the cost per the goal? What's the cost for your client to get a booked appointment? Is it $30 per cost per booked appointment? Then you do $30 a day. The client's only going to get one booked appointment. You need 5 to 10 booked appointments. You could start off so slow if you want. It just depends what you're going to provide the client.
Hey, Mitch, I posted a question earlier, but I think it got lost. I was asking about what AI tools you've used to help write ad copy, like Jasper, AI, Claude, all those GPTs. Is there one you like?
I do not use ChatGPT to create ad copy. I may come up with ideas, but I don't use any. I just put everything in bullet points. So I just keep my ads very short, because if you notice in Facebook ads, I'm gonna share screen again. I know we're running way over time and I don't want to like, Andy's like, oh my God, let these people go back to work. So I'm just trying to help out the community. If you notice in the ads here, so if you notice in your ads, the secret to this, everybody wants so much ad copy in there. Your ad copy, if you glanced over this, you probably notice 5 to 10 leads per month, say goodbye to slow growth, and hello to explosive results. See more. That was some of it, was ChatGPT. But to see more, only 15% of people click the rest of it. You see there's emojis on my get to 5 to 10 leads. There's emojis there. So I wouldn't get too stuck up on the ad copy. I would just focus more on the video and the right offer.
In
So
each ad, you bring somebody to a landing page or just a booked appointment page or thank you page. I think you said it earlier.
yeah, it's either an ebook. You could experiment. Different clients have. We do a landing. We love the landing pages because they get to see the company. The leads that's so low. You have to nurture them so much. You have to do 5 emails right away to nurture them. How much do you charge per leads? I want clients for my salon. So you had this similar thing. You just do Google local service ads. You submit your Adams, you just submit your Google insurance information to that, and then you could pay per call. Hopefully this meeting was very helpful. If you find any value in this, this is, again, I could be sharing just so much golden nuggets here, but you have to apply these to your campaign. So hopefully next week, like Mitch, I tried this out. I tried what you did. I'm getting more webinars. I'm getting lower cost per lead, and hopefully all this advice. We jump on the next call and be like, and then even you shout out like Andy, Mitch was right. If we all communicate to Andy like, oh, Mitch, Mitch helping my ads, then be like, I kind of want to provide so much value that Andy comes back and he says, Mitch, dude, thank you so much for helping out. This is all great, but it doesn't mean anything unless somebody applies this tactics as well.
Hey, I'm sorry, Mitch. Somebody had an important question about the emails going to spam. I just didn't know if you saw that to address that. They've asked it like twice.
I noticed emails going to spam on Go High Level. So that's more of a technical thing instead of, I don't know if he's sending out so many emails in bulk that burned his IP address. It sounds like people were flagging you. It's a technical, there's so many things you could buy another domain. For our emails, we buy a different domain. We call it email hyphen at the company name. So we keep our domain separate to know all of our leads are coming from one domain. But I would say if your email got burnt, you have to reach out to support and dedicated IP address. Yeah. So Anna, warm it up on a new domain and use lead connector email. So hopefully it makes sense. Even create so much. I have to. This is the last one. If you're tracking ads, maybe in the next one I'll share more of the reports what I show. You need to set up a unique phone number for the ads. You need to set up a unique email address for the ads. So when somebody does call from the ads, you have a unique tracking number. I know it sounds simple, but have a dedicated email, dedicated stuff for those things. This way you could track and tell your client, hey, we got this many booked appointments from this email that I delivered to you. Add the mark and make sure it's sending domains. So that's my time for this week, and I look forward to seeing you guys hopefully in the next one. And please, share. I'm in Slack. I'm in the I'll put GHL Engine Slack inside there. I mean Andy Slack. Just in the general mission, just put some of your ads, and if you want me to look at them, just show a screenshot of some new ads. There you go. So you can register for the next one and join in. Well, I appreciate everybody's time. This is I respect everybody's valuable time, and just please share some wins on Slack, and I'll see you guys in the next call. Thank you so much, everybody. And shout out to yourself for even asking questions. So thank you so much. All right. Well, thank you so much, everybody. Enjoy the rest of your day. Enjoy your weekend and have a blessed day. Wait, Shayna, you want to say something? Is that
No, I'm good, Michelle.
all right? Thank you so much, everybody, and thank you so much, Andy, for hosting this and putting this all together, providing you free value as well. And I'm just here to deliver the value and helping you guys. All right, thank you so much, everybody. All right, thanks. Take care.